But yeah, we got George on the podcast today. George Pareti. How you doing, bro?
Yes, sir. Good, man. How are you guys?
Shit, we're chilling. We're
Good,
chilling.
good.
Yeah.
Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Evanston. I'm
Yeah.
technically, not from Chicago. From Evanston, 20 minutes north.
But you be up here all the time.
I'm here all the time, yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
How old are you?
22. I just turned 22 in May.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, what did like the average day, like growing up in Evanston, what was that like for you?
Normal kid shit, pretty much. Suburban. I mean, it was cool, though. There's a lot of talented people in
Yeah.
Evanston. Yeah.
Were you always like interested in this scene, like growing up?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like going to, just evolving creatively. Like, I started doing videos, like,
Yeah.
just like YouTube videos. Like, we all wanted to be YouTubers as a kid.
Yeah, 100%.
And I just like, I guess I kept doing it in just like different eras, and like I just evolved into doing this shit. Yeah.
Who were you watching like growing up? Like? Cause I've been watching like some of your videos, and to be honest, for me, I get like a DJ Academics kind of vibe from your news posts and stuff that you be throwing up on your YouTube. I don't know if that's an inspiration.
I could see that. I feel like well, like going way back, I used to watch like Casey Neistat.
Okay.
Kind of like I used to watch like Rice Gum and shit. Who else? Who else was really like early YouTube?
Roman Atwood.
Roman Atwood for sure.
OG.
Roman Atwood was OG.
Yeah.
I watched also like I like grew up a little more, like 18, 19. I started watching like Balin Levine, Gideon, Canel, Loaf,
The
all
Trolls,
of them.
yeah.
The Trolls shit.
Yeah.
And then like now like I'm kind of just like tapped in with like everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm obviously inspired by like Cole Bennett and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you be doing like, cause you mentioned like Roman Atwood and like Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
Like, do you be doing like vlogs and pranks and shit like that too?
I used to. I definitely
Okay.
don't do pranks now. I'm a little
Yeah.
too old for that at this point. Shit.
Yeah.
But I definitely like part of For the Youth was built off of like those videos, my interest in those videos.
Yeah.
Like I like kind of like started promoting like Canel, Loaf, like DeAdrian, like right before they kind of like took off
Yeah.
on my page, like before I was into the music scene,
Uh-huh.
like 100%.
Yeah.
So like I'm definitely like still inspired by that a little bit.
What would you say like at the age like you got into the music scene at?
So I've been in music. In high school, I used to record at my buddy Noah's house.
Okay.
He's a dude who like is an audio engineer for all the For the Youth releases, everything.
Okay.
Talented producer. He started recording songs in his house. He started recording local like artists.
Mhm.
So like Mondo Hardy was recording there. I think like a lot of Evanston acts were recording there. And I was inspired by like the Clout era. So like I started rapping. It was so horrible. It was under the name Clout Boy. That was like my alias. So yeah, it was very corny. It was like a joke at first, right? And then like I realized like, oh, this is fun. Like I like making music.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of where that interest came about. And then I kind of evolved. I started doing music videos, directing music videos for artists and doing like basketball highlights. And then started For the Youth in like 2022.
Okay. So you started recording music before you did For the Youth.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
But I was just like fucking around. Yeah.
Would you say like you started off kind of like meme rapping and then took it more seriously?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say meme rapping, just like
Just
doing it, like
videos?
pretty like I was just doing it. Like I feel like just doing it, like just making it happen, I guess, like
Yeah.
releasing it, but
Yeah.
like only on SoundCloud,
Mhm.
So, I know that you're tapped in with like Mondo Hardy because you're always posting him and collabing with him. How did you
Yeah.
guys link up?
Yeah, no, so I knew him for like since like 2017. And I was like a fan of his music before I actually knew him. He was like 14 years old, dropping like crazy songs, and like the whole high school where I went to, everyone was like tapped into him. Like everyone knew him. He was like one of those like local celebrities basically. And so I tapped into him through that. And yeah, he's just a cool dude. He's very dedicated. And yeah.
Is he around your age?
Yeah, he's 22 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't go to your high school or anything? He
No,
was just
but
like-
everyone from my high school knew him. Yeah.
You guys got songs, right?
Yeah, we got some songs. I mean, they're kind of trash though. I mean, we had one we did like last winter, just having fun. We have another song, but it's like unreleased. But yeah.
One thing I wanted to get into.
What's up?
We could get into this later
Yeah.
too, but kind of just makes sense to bring it up now.
Yeah.
So you be on the For the Youth page. You be like dropping this series of like fast food restaurants, like music or songs. How did that like start?
Okay, so everyone thinks it's fast food, and it is, but it's any location. So like the name of the series, I need to make it more clear. It's called Beyond the Booth, right?
Okay.
So the idea is like every artist records in a studio, right? Why not just like record somewhere else? So like, we recorded a song with Lionel, the nicest at Chick-fil-A, with Noah, his boy, Tom Kari at the at Navy Pier, like on a boat. So we want to expand to like different places, and the idea is.
So far, it's just.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, and Noah, so like he's the audio engineer for like all the songs. Yeah. He has like a mobile studio set up, so he has like his studio in a briefcase. So like in his briefcase, it's like a mic, interface, laptop, some weed. Like he has everything. He has everything. Pack. It's a start exactly. You know, like in what do you call it? It's like his inventory. Yeah. He just like pulls shit out in his inventory. Yeah. Yeah.
That's just funny as so for those that like don't know, you're already pretty big and got shit going on, but like what is For the Youth?
Okay, yeah. I need to actually like formally answer this. For the Youth is a multimedia platform dedicated to bringing spotlight on artists, creatives, anyone who does something in the creative realm, and not just Chicago, but I focus on Chicago because, you know, we're big, like we're trying to get bigger and we're pushing this movement. But like For the Youth is not necessarily just Chicago. But yeah, I would say that's what it is.
And what, like, I know you said like you do the music videos. You kind of cover like news and like we do.
Yeah.
I don't know if like you do cover everything, but like I don't know if you're more focused on Chicago.
Definitely.
What other stuff do you have going on, like podcasts? What kind of videos do you put out on For the Youth? Like, just elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, so I do interviews as well, like kind of similar to this, but like I feel like you guys, I love the setup you guys have, no jumper vibe.
Appreciate
I feel like hell yeah. With my shit, it's more like on the fly. So like, I did the Call Xavier interview at Marco Square Garments.
I did see that one. It was pretty tough.
Yeah, it's like I want to do different locations because like I never like had a setup. Like all of my shit's just like on the go. You know, pull up to this location, do that. So I feel like with my shit, I just do it really anywhere. So like I do interviews. I do the creative direction for music videos. I don't really like sit down and edit them. That's more like a job that I outsource, or like Noah sometimes edits. We got some shit coming with Mondo Hardy, the video for Bad Motherfucker. But yeah, I'd say that, and then I do the Beyond the Booth series on For the Youth, and then also just like those Chicago news posts, just so people get to know what's going on in the new Chicago scene.
Would you ever want to open like a spot, like a studio?
Oh yeah, 100%. I was thinking about that. I think I just need to wait like a little bit longer, just because of like where I'm at. I want to just keep going, but definitely in the future, like what you guys have is crazy. Like definitely some shit like this, or in some form. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So do you do this full time now?
So I do it full time. I just finished school and shit. I freelance like on the side, but like the goal is to do it full time.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there, but I'm just like freelancing and shit right now, doing whatever I can do.
No,
so
100%.
Yeah.
I know like on the music video side, you said you look up to like Cole Bennett, but like is that like kind of your main inspiration as far as like music videos and videographers?
Yeah, I think Cole is an inspiration because what Lyrical Lemonade did, especially for Chicago, I feel like it uplifted Chicago. And Chicago has so much talent, and like everyone sees Chicago as, you know, they think of like Michael Jordan or like Chief Keef, or like, you know, that like they don't realize like how much talent actually is in Chicago. So like I guess what Lyrical Lemonade did is like showcase that, and like Lyrical Lemonade, they still doing a great job, but I feel like, you know, like at this point they've reached like a crazy status. The global, yeah. You know, their thing is like global now, Chicago forever. But like, my goal is to like be Chicago like right now, like for the new cats, right?
Yeah.
For the people coming up.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know, I mean, Lyrical's too big to be covering like, you know, like the artists that we're covering. New Chicago.
Yeah.
They do some like they're gonna cover some like the new Chicago artists are gonna go up like 13, Kells, like right now. But you know, there's so many artists who are like evolving and are going to get to that point. So I just want to like be that middle ground, and like eventually one day I do want to be like the premier platform. You know, obviously, just uplifting everyone in Chicago, because that's, you know, what we need. We just need like there's so much talent in like every producer, artist. It's overlooked. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. Mm-hmm. Facts.
So you run the For the Youth page, and you do a lot of stuff under it.
Yeah.
Music videos, the news, interviews, pretty much everything you run with For the Youth, and then you have an artist. You're an artist yourself. You record. Yeah. How do you balance that?
Yeah, so I just do what's natural. Like, I don't really rush anything. Like with the music, it just comes out whenever I feel it's ready, and I want to put something out. But how do I manage it? You just can't let it like be like a burden and let it take you over. Like, you just kind of like schedule certain things out, and like it's really like, it's not even that hard. Like it's easier than it looks. Like, it's just like balancing two things out. It's like balancing like work and school, basically. Yeah. You know.
So you run For the Youth by yourself? Like, who's kind of, are the people behind the scenes that help you out?
Yeah, there's definitely people behind the scenes that help me out. I'm trying to build up a team. You know, obviously Noah helps out. My other boy Nathan. Shout out to Ethan as well. Just like different people here and there, but definitely like I'm looking for someone to, you know, be active on the socials. So right now it's me, but like if anyone's watching this and they want to be involved in that, just DM me. Like, you know, you have to be like unemployed and chronically online, so let me know. Hit the DMs. Hit the DMs.
Yeah. So how did you get into like inventing? Because I know that you've been throwing a lot of shows, and that's kind of how even you came on my radar, to be honest, was like all the shows that you've been throwing recently. How did you get into like inventing and shows?
Well, like I think it all started in 2024, like March 2024. This dude, Dylan, who runs a platform called Don't Be Late, hit me up and he's like, we have to do a show. And I was like, all right, bet. So he connected me with this guy, Sage, Lost in Sound, and Alejandro, who runs another platform. And basically, they booked Laserdem in 2024, like kind of right before he blew up, and Dirtball, Barrel and Boss, 13 Degrees, Kells, Mondo. And so I was like, all right, this lineup is great. So I like, you know, put in some bread, helped out with the show, helped market the show. And then after that point, I didn't get I lost money doing that shit. And Laserdem backed out because he's performing at Summer Smash. And he didn't perform at our show because there's like this radius clause where like an artist, if they're booked for like Summer Smash or like another show, they can't do another show in the same city. Yeah. So like, yeah. So we got cooked basically. But after that point, I was just like, this shit's like, throwing shows is how you get people engaged into the scene. 100%. Like, you know, like there's only so much you can just do on like a phone. Like being in person, IRL, like talking to people, listening to music, it's just like a good experience. Mm-hmm. So like after that point, I was like, I gotta just like keep throwing shows, keep working with people, and kind of doing that. And I love the show my favorite show so far was the September 6th at Heaven Gallery with V Lonely and Friends and For the Youth. That was a great show.
This past September?
Yes.
Who was at that one?
So that was DZ, Fuego Bane, Mondo, Burlo. I'm forgetting a shit ton of other people, but I just liked the location and like everyone was so active and it was just like a good like Fuego got up on like the ladder. I think he was like performing on like a fire escape ladder and like I think DZ broke the stage or something. He like there's like everyone was performing on this like wooden like platform and I don't know if DZ broke it but he said he did. My fault if you didn't. But and yeah, it just like broke. It was like a wooden board that just cracked open. But no, that shit was crazy. Like shout out to everyone who made that show possible. Yeah, it was just a great show.
I've seen that one. That one looked lit though.
Yeah.
I definitely seen the picture of him on the ladder.
On the ladder.
Yeah, that one was hard. So like, I guess you kind of answered that. What's like the biggest show that you've had recently? Well, I guess not even recently of all time.
Biggest show. Probably like the Dirtball Barrel and Boss one that I was involved in. And then also and a Summerfest with Preston Underground Raps in 2024. That was a decent one. We had Steve-O, CCBKE, OKDZ. That was a great one. That was a great turnout. A hairpin.
You be collabing with Preston a lot.
Yeah.
How'd you guys link up?
So like, I was looking for other pages that like were posting reels basically in like the scene in the Chicago area, and I just like came across him, and like when I post on Instagram like with my like for the youth like content, I just collab like random pages sometimes, and I just like would always collab him and he'd always accept it. And I was like, oh shit, who is this guy? He's from Chicago. And then we just linked up. Cool dude. He's putting on for the city. So shout out to him, you know.
Yeah. So, like I said, we touched on this earlier about that like series of songs that you put on for the youth.
Yeah.
Do you plan on doing like a tape off that?
Oh, yeah, I definitely want to do it. I'm not like, I want to have Noah produce every single song because he's like just as much a part of the team as I am. So like I feel like it's only right for Noah to produce every single song. So we have enough songs for a tape. We have a song, shit that hasn't dropped. We got a song with, well, the Key Nola one dropped, Chicago. We have one with Lionel. And there's a couple more coming up for the cook-up, but I definitely want to do a tape. I'm thinking if we do a tape, it'll be in the spring. So, definitely.
You've already thought about that?
100%, yeah.
How would you, like, hypothetically, like, when you do it, how would you curate it? Like, how do you choose who's going to be on it? I know you said Noah's going to produce all the songs, but how do you choose, like, what artists you're going to draw?
For sure. I feel like just anyone who's, you know, genuine, and I like to build a relationship with the artist, like, in person. So, you know, just seeing what's up with them, and just recording a song with them in a location of their choice and seeing if they like the song and just doing it. Hell yeah.
Would you ever do like a collab tape with Mondo?
Oh, that could be hard. Like you're saying like me on the tape or like just him?
Either or.
Okay.
You could do like a collab tape with, because you're an artist, you could do a collab tape with him or even
just like creative director.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would definitely
tape that you're kind of the creative director for.
100%.
But
yeah.
He's just the solo artist on the tape.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
You would do that? That's fine. Like if you had to, I think we touched on this a little earlier, like if you had to explain your aesthetic a little bit or like your sound, how would you explain that?
All right. So obviously like, you know, building a image aesthetic, that's like everything, you know, everyone wants to have like this certain aesthetic. I would say mine is like classy, like kind of like classic, if that makes sense, like suit, tie, sometimes like
formal attire.
Like I'm Italian. I went to Italy this past summer and I took a lot of inspiration from like the fashion out there and like what they wear.
Yeah.
And like kind of tapping back into that because I really had no sense of what I wanted to do, like in high school. Like I was just wearing like Nike shorts, Nike Techs, and sweatpants, and like no, like that's like a. I'm not like dissing that. It's just like that wasn't me.
Yeah.
That wasn't me, because I knew like I had this like like I'm Italian and shit, so like I went over there and saw what like my relatives were wearing and like other people in the country, and it's just like completely different. And I think I took inspiration from that and like kind of like revamping it, but I would say like that, like classy.
Are you into fashion?
Not even like I wouldn't consider myself like into fashion, but I want to get into it. So it's definitely like evolving. So I'm just
So who are some people in like the music scene, especially like Chicago music scene, that I guess you haven't collabed with that you would like to?
Okay.
We could do. Let's start with who you haven't collabed with yet.
Okay. Who I haven't collabed with. I want to do some shit with C4Y. He's tough. He's coming up. I would love to do a stepdad. If you're watching this, we gotta make a song in a nursing home. We gotta make that shit happen with some MILFs in the background. 13. If you're watching this, we gotta do a song, in Neiman Marcus. Like record a song in Neiman Marcus. I feel like that fit his aesthetic. Yeah. Who else? Baby Chief, Do It. I don't know. We gotta record Baby Chief, Do It. We gotta do it in like the Lincoln Park Zoo or some shit. 'Cause he has that song. I don't know. I'm just yapping. But Cole Bennett for sure. Like I want to sit down with Cole Bennett. I mean, I don't want to force shit. You know, they say like don't meet your idols or whatever, right? Don't meet your heroes. I don't want to be on some like. I don't want to force anything, but I feel like working with him in any capacity would be pretty like inspirational for me, just because like I looked up to Lyrical Lemonade so much, and that's like why I started For the Youth. So that would just be like full circle.
So like let's reverse the question. Like who and I guess we should have started with this. Who have you collabed with already that you really like collabing with? Like Mondo's are
for sure.
given, but
For sure. Everyone that I've worked with, really, like Lionel, the nicest, genuine dude. He probably is the nicest. He lives up to that name. Baines, fire. Kelso's insane. I don't know how he hasn't blown up yet. He probably will soon. He's not even from Chicago either. He's just around. He's from like Missouri.
Oh shit.
Luca's hard too. League. Shout out to League. Stepdad. Fucking 13. Posh. I had to work with Posh. Who else? I'm missing some. Let me just.
What'd you do with Posh?
No. I'm saying I haven't worked with Posh yet. Solo Cello. Keo Rax. Hold up. Let me pull up my iceberg, bro. I'll just list off every single artist.
How do you? That's a good question. How do you like kind of curate the iceberg? Because that's something that was an idea you.
That shit took a while,
right?
Bro. That shit took a while. I can't lie. Like, I was just like bored. Nah, I was like sick or some shit that day, and I just like made a list of artists. Yeah. I just had like a whole day to do it, and I was like, all right, bet.
So is that just a For the Youth kind of thing, the iceberg, or do you collab with Preston on that too?
On the iceberg? No, I just posted it. You? Yeah, but Preston's done icebergs before. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, hold up. Kels, Mondo Hardy, Your Stepdad, Stretch, 13, Kari Kane, also an artist from Evanston, Zootsie, OK DZ, Keo Rax, Omen, Burlo Virgo, High Q, Little League, Pootie, Adam Killa. I could just keep going. B Squared's hard. Fanta, shout out to Fanta. Phoenix, Bimpin, also from Evanston. Mike DFG, shout out to Mike DFG.
Mike's hard.
Yeah, I can just keep going on, but
so here's kind of one more question for the youth side. Where would you like wanna, or what are your plans and goals like you want to take it in the future, like that you haven't already done, I guess.
Okay.
Because you already have a lot on your plate right now, but where would you want to take it in the future?
For sure, I feel like just finding like a core team. I'm still working on that. Just finding people that see the vision. I just want to work with people and just like build good relationships with people. Like, I feel like that's like something that's overlooked in this industry, like actually building good relationships and not just doing something just because it's like a business transaction, right? Like, pull up to a studio, like, don't even talk to the engineer and just leave. Like, it's like treat the dude like a human, you know, like we're human. So I would say like doing that, just like building from the ground up. Like, I want to make sure I have the groundwork ready. So like to when the time comes where like it starts taking off more, I want to be ready for that.
Yeah.
That's something that's overlooked. Just like I'd say within the next, I don't know, year, I want to have like a warehouse where, you know, creatives can work. I want to do something too where I with Noah and I make a song with like a homeless dude or someone that works at like McDonald's, and like I don't know, people that maybe want to make music but they don't have the resources. Like, the whole point is to like give them the resources to do that.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Yeah, that should be fire.
Just pulling like a homeless person off.
No, yeah, because I don't know if you've seen, you know, Quedeca.
Yeah, I've heard, yeah.
So he used to do a series. He's not doing it anymore, where he would go and find an artist and like make a whole like album for them and like bring them in his studio with like Mike Dean and like make a whole like song with them and music video, and that should be
I didn't even know he did that, but I definitely I remember Quedeca. He's an OG, right?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
He's an OG.
Yeah.
He's an OG.
So what was the first song that you ever made? I remember you said it was back in 2014, but
let's play it. I think I have it on my SoundCloud.
It's not on Spotify?
No, not first. Let me find it. Yeah, it was like some Cowboy shit. Yeah.
Is it still under that handle, or did you migrate it all over to your George Pareti handle?
No, I migrated it all to George Pareti. Yeah,
Okay.
So let me play it for you. Where is this at?
Clap boy.
You already know what the fuck going on. Yeah. My flows are real. Get the bag, make a deal. Can't handle this fame. Yeah, couple insane. Fake fans sticking on.
That's all I want to play.
What were you using to record?
Blue Yeti and GarageBand.
Do you still use GarageBand to record? Or?
No, I use Ableton now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like stereotypical shit, but yeah, I use Ableton and Rode NT1.
Do you record yourself, or does Noah help you out?
Noah definitely helps me with production and recording, but I have recorded by myself before for like a blueprint, and I do that and then like pull up on Noah and then do the rest.
Okay.
Or like sometimes I'll go to the studio and just like record some shit.
What studio you going to?
Shout out to Dream Street Studios at Fort Knox. Shout out to Euphoria. He's like the first like real dude that I pulled up on like the first studio I've ever recorded at. He's a real genuine dude. Yeah, shout out to Dream Street Studios.
How would you say Chicago has influenced your sound? Like, at least growing up in Chicago.
For sure. I feel like, I mean, you know what I'm gonna say, Kanye. Yeah, Kanye, obviously. And just seeing like, I feel like with Chicago, like the weather, everyone's just like more, this sounds like really stupid, but more motivated because it's like always cold out. And like the weather's always shit, right? So like everyone's just like more, like maybe less relaxed, but like less like laid back. Like in Cali, you're just like, oh, it's so nice out. I'm gonna just like sit on the beach. But like Chicago, like it's cold like year round, so you're more like dedicated to get out and do shit. And I feel like the hustle is definitely something that like a lot of Chicagoans have.
Mm-hmm. So, how would you describe you've talked about your aesthetic, but how would you describe your sound to someone that's never heard you before?
Okay, so that I'm still developing. I would say though, some shit that you can just have fun to, just like good vibes, right? Like I'm not, I definitely want to convey messages in my music, but like the stuff I'm dropping right now is just like have fun, you know.
Yeah.
But definitely like I do want to convey messages because I feel like all artists have a platform. It's important to like, you know, actually do something with that platform. So trying my best to do that. I'm just learning as I go, basically.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I feel like you're the perfect person to have on here and like address some topics
for
that
sure.
are going on.
For sure.
Like,
Let's go.
especially in
Let's go.
Chicago.
I know what you're gonna say. I read the doc, man.
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna say.
What you think about the Little League and Omen beef?
Man,
Have you been keeping up with it?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty like unbiased when it comes to like beef
Yeah.
or anything like that. They're both cool people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know like their whole situation, but I've seen League's reels and shit. I've seen League's reels. I also saw like Omen posted some shit on his story. It was like a $50 chain, and he's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. I hope hey man, all I gotta say, I hope that they resolve it peacefully, and if not, they should have a boxing match.
Yeah. That's probably the best outcome.
Yeah.
That's like a violent outcome.
For sure. Yeah.
Boxing
I'll
match.
set up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna set that up. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I just feel weird doing some shit like that. Like it's not my place to do some shit like that. But
No, I feel
whoever sets it up, set it up.
Yeah. Have you worked with both of them before?
Yes. They actually have a song together. I did a music video for. It was
Oh, okay.
League, his brother, and Omen. It was in Hotbox Studio. I love that song. It was an amazing song. So they definitely.
You don't have any biases or anything in the fight?
In the fight. No. I mean,
Or like, are you like?
Leagues like I'm closer with
You're closer with
Leagues
League.
because like Mondo and League are cool. Like he's always at Mondo's crib, so I'm just there. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Anyways, next question.
Yeah. Did you see Stepdad's trailer? for his
Oh
upcoming
yeah, that was
album?
hard. That was hard.
What'd you think about his upcoming album? Like, what's your
Ooh,
thoughts?
oh, Stepdad. He's someone who like people need to give his flowers to because he was really like popping in Chicago before like the whole scene came up, and he's really, what's the word? Intentional with his shit. Like he's intentional with his art. I think the video is well done. I think he has like a personality. He has like all the steps to blow up.
Yeah.
It's just like waiting to happen.
No, yeah. I mean, he's well on his way.
For sure.
Like he's already got like a following. I mean,
For sure.
There's always room to grow, but like
For sure.
definitely like
He's got it.
yeah.
100%.
He's already got people's eyes on him.
100%.
What, have you heard any of like the singles off the album so far?
I heard Clickish, right? Is that one?
Yeah, I know that's
Click-ish?
definitely one. I think
Yeah.
he just posted that one. Like he's posted a lot of videos, but I mean you can't really tell like which ones are going to be on the album.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean I guess he's posted the track list. Let's take a look.
Yeah, there's two sides.
Yeah. So,
I got a question for you guys.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Black coffee or matcha?
Black coffee.
All right, there you go. What about you?
Definitely not matcha.
All right,
so
good.
anything
All right,
other than
good.
matcha.
If one of you guys said matcha, I would have walked out.
Nah, I can't do that.
What'd you think
Good.
about Adam Killer
Good.
and his matcha?
No, shout out to Adam Killer. Is it Adam Killer or Adam Killer?
Adam,
I don't know.
sorry.
I don't know what it. Yeah, Adam.
I would assume do
Yeah.
you know his real name? Is it Adam?
I have no idea. I'd assume it's Adam.
I would assume it's Adam.
Or
too.
no, I think it's a damn. I think
It's
that's
a
his
damn,
actual
right?
name, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
No, he's going off. Shout
I've
out to
never met
Adam
him.
Killer. I want to work with him. That
Yeah.
should be crazy.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah. I met him at Summer Smash. He's a cool dude. I think I did it. Yeah, I interviewed him at Summer Smash. He's cool.
Oh yeah.
He's
'Cause
cool.
I feel like he blew up damn near overnight.
Oh no. He's been making music for so long.
Well, he's been making music
Yeah.
for a long time.
But I feel like his content blew up. Like,
Right.
His
Yeah, like
content.
Yeah.
everybody knows it for the content now. But
True.
like if you really go deep in, you see like he has
Yeah.
music and he's been around the scene
For
for
sure.
a while.
Yeah.
It goes to show, like, one-hit wonders. Like, everyone thinks they're a one-hit wonder, but they don't know the work that went on
Yeah.
years and years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
it's crazy.
There's photos of him with like Lil Peep.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's
Right.
Like that's crazy.
He's an OG.
So I'm looking at the track list. Coming back to that stepdad question.
Yeah.
So there's Positive. You heard Positive?
Yep.
I'm Not
That's hard.
Okay. Clickish. I think that's it. But have you heard those ones?
I've heard Positive.
Positive.
Clickish. Yeah.
I know he's got like 3 or 4 features on here. He's got him as question marks. But
Yeah.
who do you think that he would fit well on a song with? for this
Stepdad.
album?
He did a song with Nino Pay. That was hard.
Yeah.
Him and 13 should make a song. They did, but 13 like, I think he dropped the whole album and like put it on private on SoundCloud. I remember that. I don't know. It's random as fuck.
I've never
Stepdad.
heard that song. I didn't even know that
Ooh,
song.
Stepdad and Mike DFG and Stepdad could be hard.
Yeah, that could be hard.
Yeah.
That could definitely be hard. Let's go to a new topic. What do
sure.
you think about the Drake lawsuit getting dropped?
Oh, that.
Think about that.
So I don't even know, man. I think it's crazy. I think like
Who do you I mean, you obviously think Kendrick won the rap beef.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of obvious at this
Yeah.
point that Kendrick won,
Yeah.
but I think like we have to understand like I think the labels built that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that was label made.
No,
Like
yeah,
that whole
100%.
beef was label made.
You think that the Not Like Us record was botted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You think both of them used bots? Or you think it was just Kendrick?
I think Drake does. I think they all do. Every label inflates their artist numbers.
You think, like, because I feel like the whole, and I've heard academics talk about this and bring this up, you think that Drake even knows that his stuff is botted? Or else, like, why would he even, like, sue?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a great question, actually.
Yeah.
I think he might.
You think he does?
Yeah.
Do you think it kind of, like, because he's releasing Iceman soon?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to look completely different? Because now, like, he's already sued. People are probably, like, looking at it with, like, a magnifying glass, like, to, like, catch any bots. You think it's going to look completely different, like, sales-wise and stream-wise on his new album?
Yeah, it'll probably look different, but I think Drake he's so like established that I feel like he could just like go ghost for like 5 years
Yeah.
and then come back and drop some shit. People would still love it.
Yeah.
Like
Let me ask you this: how well do you think the what was the songs that he posted recently that were like off of that website?
oh, I know. I didn't listen to that actually.
Exactly. So if you didn't listen to it, how? Because there's probably no label push behind that.
Right.
So if there's not going to be a crazy label push behind Iceman, my assumption is it would probably look a little similar to those songs.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And if it looks like that on his album, like you're used to, at least me, I'm used to Drake at least coming out with like 3 to 4 hits off the
Yeah.
album that will at least touch like 500 million
Mhm.
streams, at least on Spotify.
Mhm.
Like, you think that would impact his career badly if he comes out and it's like he's just got a whole bunch of like those type of songs from that website that performed as well as those did?
I don't know, like maybe I'm just not paying attention to the mainstream shit, but I don't think like Drake listeners really care about like people like academics are gonna look at it, but like mainstream casual Drake listeners, they don't know shit.
Do you think like the casual person on the street like even cares about what happened in the rap beef?
No.
You don't?
No, I mean they might like look at it because they see it all over their feed,
Like,
but
you
like
think there's like a taint on Drake's name from
definitely no, there is
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because like when you accuse a man of like the shit that Kendrick is accusing him of, it's like there automatically is, and if you believe the things about him, then 100%,
Nah, yeah.
100%.
Do you agree with the lawsuit? Like, you think that it should have been dropped, or you think that?
Like yes and no. Like let's say Drake is like innocent with like all the shit that Kendrick's saying about him, then like a lawsuit would make sense, but it also makes sense for him to like file a lawsuit anyways, because like let's say he actually did all that stuff, then it'd be like, you know, he's just using that to be like, I didn't do it.
Because basically what it is he's suing because, or he's, I guess, past tense now.
Right.
He's
Sued,
because he thinks that Kendrick's label put a whole bunch of bots behind
Right.
the song, and they did that to kind of leverage that song and like make his career go down for when he re-ups for the next deal.
Right.
So like if he was gonna get, let's say, $600 million for his next 2 to 3 albums, now he's not as hot as he was because of that song. So now they give him $300 million instead of the 6.
Yeah.
So that's really, from my understanding, why he's suing, because like they're lowballing him in renegotiations because of where his status is now after the rap beef.
100%. Yeah.
So I guess if I'm looking at it like that, like I could understand why he would sue.
Yeah.
And I would agree with it, but I don't know. I would want to know your take.
Yeah, I think I agree with that take, and I think I don't know a lot about it to like speak on that, but I think they're both rich and they'll figure it out.
What do you think about the Diddy case?
Man. Free Diddy. No, I'm kidding. No. So Diddy, right? I think money, like he had so much money, and like people don't realize like you can get away with so much shit. Like how did no one realize? People definitely knew he was on some freak shit and weird shit. Like anyone.
I mean, there was always been rumors about it, but there was no rumors about like that. There was rumors about him being like gay and shit.
I think the people around him should have like checked him earlier, figured out what's going on. Cause that you see the Justin Bieber 48 hours with Bieber, that shit was weird. Like what like, and all the the shit he had with like Cassie, shit's crazy. I think it's definitely a cycle of abuse though. Like there's a dude that abused him. That's why he's abusing. It's a cycle. So it's unfortunate, but definitely do not free Diddy, right? Do not free Diddy.
Did you pay attention in the trial? Like what was going on? Or
I watched this like hour YouTube documentary. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Me too.
So,
yeah, probably the same one.
Yeah.
It was like a Trap Lord Ross type. It was the British dude, right?
Yeah.
Same one. Yeah.
So he got 5 years. You agree with that?
It's a blessing.
Add a little zero to that. Add a little zero.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
5 versus 50. I mean, definitely take the 5, right?
Yeah, man.
I guess. I mean, I guess so much stuff came out in court. I guess it could go either way. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Me personally, I feel like Cassie's just as liable as Diddy. Like, I feel like if you were gonna arrest Diddy, should have just arrested Cassie too, because from what came out, like.
Oh, I didn't know.
Wait, from Cassie. What came out, she was hiring all the escorts herself.
What?
Yeah, like she hired all the escorts herself. She was picking them out. Like she would have choices, and she'd be like, "Oh, I want him."
Wow.
So it's like.
That's crazy.
I feel like now it's really just came down to this because she never had a kid by him.
Yeah.
So now she brings it up, but and she's broke as hell now. I mean, now she's not. Now she got the 40 million, but before that, she's probably broke compared to what she was living with Diddy. So I guess that's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
What you think about like New Chicago?
New Chicago. I'm glad you asked this question. New Chicago. I feel like we haven't had like a renaissance in Chicago in a while. I think New Chicago is like a renaissance of new artists, new creatives, new producers, anyone that's doing something creative that's from Chicago. And there's like a new movement. Like everyone's using hashtag New Chicago. Shout out to Xavier for like bringing that idea to fruition. With the hashtag New Chicago and all that shit, and I'm repping that. Like that's
facts.
It's definitely.
My thoughts is like, and I brought this up in past interviews too.
Sure.
Like, I think the last kind of renaissance, like you said, in Chicago that we had before this was probably Keith and
I agree.
like everyone knows like Bloodhound and all that, but there was no like it was. I feel like it was just strictly Bloodhound when they blew up. Like when Keith blew up, you had Keith, Herb, you even had like their ops. You had like all these different pockets of Chicago, like there is now.
Yeah.
Like I think I can't remember who was I was debating this with, but they were saying like, oh, you can't forget about Bloodhound and
Right.
Q50 and all them, but I was like, it's really just one. That's just that one group. Like now, right now, there's there's Kels's group, there's Home Team, there's Tupac, 13. Like there's a whole different bunch of pockets, and I think like the closest thing you could. I mean, we're not at that status yet, but the closest thing you could relate it to is like when Keith blew up.
Yeah, I think like there's so many new creatives and so many new ideas, and like the drill shit is what Chicago is known for.
Yeah.
And that's like, I mean, no shade to like, drill artists, but like there's so many like talented artists who don't make drill music that people have no idea about.
Yeah.
When you ask Carter from Nevada what he thinks about Chicago, he's gonna say King Von, 100%. Yeah. But like one day he'll be like, oh, 13 Degrees, Kels, For the Youth, New Chicago.
Yeah.
But like you get the point. Like people do not see Chicago for the talent that it holds. I feel like it's not like a diss towards anyone or anything. It's like a renaissance and a new movement, because the drill has been dominating Chicago for so long, and it still can, and they could still coexist.
Yeah.
Like that's not a
I mean, I agree. I feel like Atlanta has been like music's. I know it always will be like the music capital for hip hop and stuff. But I feel like right now, like eyes are kind of shifting towards Chicago a little bit.
For sure.
At least in the underground scene.
For sure.
Just because of all the artists that are coming up right now.
For sure.
That are catching movement. Like.
For sure.
I don't know.
I think New Chicago, the next step is like we have to take over the internet. Like you guys are playing a big role in that too. Mm-hmm. Like this right here, if you get Kels on, if you get 13 on, and then also just pushing these artists too. Yeah. Because like if let's say like Kels does an interview with you guys, then he blows up. People are gonna watch the interview that you did with Kels. Yeah, so it's like 100%. History is being made. Like let's say I blow up tomorrow, like you guys have the interview, like vice versa. If you guys blow up, it's just like I don't know how to describe it, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we just want that catalog, especially for New Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, if it's important that it gets
for sure
interviews and stuff. So.
100%.
But like, do you got any like upcoming shows? I know we talked about the Hydra one a little bit before we started, but like any upcoming shows or events that you got?
So shit, let me look. So the Hydra is on November 1st. We got Rack. I think it's Rack World Chicago on the 15th, November 15th. Yo Bry, B Squared, Villain, Phoenix, a bunch of artists. That's gonna be a good show. Then we got C4Y, doing it with V Lonely, C4Y, Stiffic, Zella Red, Burlo de Virgo, more at Heaven Gallery.
When's that one?
That is October 28th. So that's in like
a week. Less than
3 days.
3 days, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't even know that. And then I want to do my own show. I've actually never done a show on my own. I've always worked with someone. I've never done a solo show.
You never thought about performing at one of your own shows?
Oh, that I have not done either. I want to wait on that. Definitely want to do it at the right moment.
Yeah.
Have the right set. I want to make performances fun and entertaining again. Like they still are entertaining, but I want to make I want to have like control on my set design. I don't want to just like go up there and jump and shit because like I don't know. I'm a little like what's the word? Introvert, or like I feel like I have stage fright on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can still perform, but like
With some glasses on.
right, like that could help too. But like even like I want to like all right, I don't fuck. I'll just spoil it. All right, yeah. So like for like a set, I'd want to like have like a piano.
Yeah.
And then like play the piano, like cause I know how to play the piano
Mm-hmm.
a little bit, and then have like I know someone who plays the cello,
Mm-hmm.
so I have him play the cello, and then like I'm just playing the piano, and then it goes into like the music, and then I perform. Could be some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I seen like Ian do something like that.
Wait, he did?
Like,
I think he played the piano.
Yeah, he
They're
played
just
the
the piano though.
Bro, you just ruined that shit. Nah, I can't do it.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah, like,
but
he
I can
wasn't
still do
like
it.
that, but like
Yeah.
I think he might have played the piano.
Oh, he did.
Like the whole set or some shit. I honestly don't know. I remember seeing
Okay.
like a reel.
I think he played the
Damn.
intro to a song or something like that.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I guess gray minds think alike.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys like Ian or?
I used to
I mean,
like
Yeah.
before he.
I
think
like him. I think he's cool. I personally don't listen to his music, but I think he's got like the energy and like the,
100%.
Like he looks like a cool person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his music is good. I hope he doesn't make country music though.
Nah, that would be insane.
I hope he doesn't,
That
bro.
was crazy.
People actually believe that though, because
I
they stopped
believe
watching.
that.
Yeah, no, even me, bro. I have a low attention span. I stopped watching. I didn't realize it was a joke.
No,
You know?
I thought it was real until I got to the end of the video and he like wakes up and I'm like, oh, okay, that was
Wow.
like, the greatest promo ever.
Yeah,
But-
yeah,
yeah, he's got like a good like personality.
For
to
sure.
where, like, it would even make me tune in even if I don't like the music. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I would go listen to the album just based off that promo. I was like, oh, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I'm actually check in. So.
hell yeah.
Yeah. You got any like last words for anyone? Anyone you want to shout out?
Man, too many people. Shout out to New Chicago. Shout out to For the Youth. Shout out to For the Youth team. Shout out to you guys. Shout out In the Mix.
Mhm.
When did you guys start?
Shit, probably like last August.
Last August.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So about like a year and
Fire.
2-3 months now.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Private Stock.
Yep.
Shout out. That's it's too many more names.
Well,
Hell yeah.
we're gonna have you back on, bro.
All right, bro. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Come back
you.
on. Come back on. Hell yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace out.